it's been, goodness, over 23 years, almost 24 years ago, we had our first child. Now, that was a couple years after Catherine and I were married, and we did not have a lot of money. So, by the way, I'll just throw this in as helpful advice for those of you who might be here. It cost a lot of money to bring a member into your family. And we just paid for a wedding. It costs even more to get rid of them. So you know, if you're planning for any of that, just kind of know it starts out bad and it gets much worse. Just saying. Okay. But when we had Morgan, we had zero money. So here, and they do all these quotes for you, let you know how much cost it's going to be and all that. So I had this arrangement with the hospital. I said, look, we don't have the kind of money that you're going to charge us to have this baby. Is there any way that we can have a payment plan? Can you set us up on a payment plan so we can pay this baby off? Or is it little did I know, pay this baby off over a certain number of months. And they said, sure, that's no problem, Mr. Jackson. What we'll do is we'll set up the payment plan and you can make your first payment when your wife delivers the baby. I said, wonderful, thank you so much. All right, so the day finally came. Catherine goes into labor. We have Morgan. We spend the night there at the hospital. Well, we're getting ready to check out. So I go up to the office there in the hospital. And I said, I'm Mr. Jackson. I'm here to make my first payment for the delivery. And the lady said, well, wonderful. Congratulations, Mr. Jackson. Let me pull up your file. So she pulls up our file. And she looked at it for a few minutes. And she said, Mr. Jackson, it says here that your bill has been paid in full. And I said, that's wonderful, but I think you might have a mistake because I've not paid you anything yet. She said, Mr. Jackson, all I can tell you is what I'm seeing here. Your bill, I still don't know who paid that bill, but she said, your bill has been paid in full. Now, what happened there? Somebody paid my bill on my behalf. And because somebody else had paid my bill on my behalf, I no longer had to pay the debt that I had incurred. That's what Huper is. That's Huper. What Paul is saying here is Jesus died to pay the debt you and I owed so that we wouldn't have to. When God balances out the scales of justice and says something has to die for your sin, Jesus said, I'll pay it for them so that they don't have to pay it themselves.